Hello and welcome to IABM TV. I'm joined today by John Tkaczewski, President of FileCatalyst. John, welcome to IABM TV.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about FileCatalyst, please?
FileCatalyst is a file transfer solution for moving large media files using the internet. We do this in accelerated, more secure, and automated fashion than traditional methods of moving large media files.
Your FileCatalyst Central version 3.7 was used by NBC Olympics in the production of the Summer Games in Rio. Can you tell us a bit more about this product?
Yeah, so the FileCatalyst Central 3.7, we're launching it here at IBC, and what we used it for is to move 74,000 files and with over 240 terabytes in just a little bit over 2 weeks during the duration of the games. And Central was really the paramount tool to help us to stay on top of all the file transfer demands during the Olympics.
So you're showing a number of other updates to your products here at the show. Can you tell us a bit about these, please?
So maybe let me elaborate a bit more on Central. So some of the new features we added to Central is we added a new map deployment view of the FileCatalyst products. So now on a single web page, you can place several products, FileCatalyst products, on a single web page, and you can at a glance see exactly what works, what links are down, what files are being transferred from node to node. You also have a very good reporting, and you see the last 100 files being transferred. So it's an important tool to really be able to stay on top of those big demands of large files. On top of this, we also added remote administration for all the nodes, so now I can just click on a node, see what's going on, restart a task. And on top of this, we also added an Avid plugin to Central. So now if you want to move files between one workspace within Avid Interplay to another workspace, so let's say the workspaces are 7,000 kilometers apart, it's very easy. You just right-click on the file and it moves to another workspace over using our technology, the Central technology.
So it sounds like all of these updates are very much with the user in mind and making their processes simpler and faster and more efficient.
Exactly. I mean, most of Avid operators, Avid editors don't even know they use our product because it's embedded right into the Avid workflow.
So how is FileCatalyst and your products immune to the effects that latency and packet loss have on traditional file transfer?
Well, this goes back to TCP and problems with TCP moving a massive amount of data. So TCP was really designed, it was designed in the 70s, so it's a fairly older protocol. It was designed for smaller packages, so browsing web pages, sending email, but it was never really designed to move a lot of data. And this is where our product comes in. We actually use our own custom protocol. It's based on UDP, but we're only using UDP as the transport layer. Everything else, all the management of keeping track of all the data being sent, all of this is built into our own protocol. And this is where we can accelerate the move and guarantee the delivery of files using our protocol.
What are some of the challenges that you see with file transfer?
So some challenges. This is we've been involved over the last 2-3 years heavily in sports and live event video production, and what we've noticed is that moving growing files is changing very fast. So growing file is a file that is not finished writing on the disk, and we're kind of just transferring it as we're chasing the tail of it or chasing the end of the file. So this allows a lot of producers to move the file even while the cameras are still rolling. You don't have to stop. You can move the files almost in real time to the studio for post-production. So this saves you a lot of time. And what we notice is that growing files really have changed. For example, the speed that some files grow is different than versus the other. The 4K files, for example, grow very, very erratically versus regular HD or regular MXF files that grow much more constantly. So having a software solution that can handle the variety of growing files was very important for NBC Sports, for the Olympics, but also all our other sports customers.
Security is an issue that a lot of people have concerns about. What do FileCatalyst do to alleviate those concerns with your clients?
So what we use is, we have of course the industry standard SSL built in and AES encryption, just like you would have for your online banking. But we also have other security measures such as, using, having a secure password policy, using SSH keys, to log on. So all the modern and well-known industry standards are all embedded in our product, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. And what's the future for FileCatalyst, John?
Future for FileCatalyst, huh? The live and sports events we've been very successful at that. We've done the Super Bowl, we've done the Olympics, we're doing several car racing events. So I think there's a lot of future there as the producers are moving to more and more at-home initiatives where the editors stay at home and all the hardware stays at home and only a small version of our software is shipped to the venue. So we see a lot of growth in that. Also a big growth is in the cloud adoption, so moving files to large cloud storage vendors like Amazon S3, Windows Azure, OpenStack. All of these are very much in need, especially by the newer media models where everything is very dynamic and media has to move quickly and be available from almost anywhere.
It all sounds very exciting. So
Thank
thank you for joining us, John.
Thank you for having me.
You can find out more about FileCatalyst at filecatalyst.com.